to go. I'm just gonna follow these girls. They're going the same way. That's just my Sherlock Hodge. Good morning. Let's start here. It was in June. And I was like struggling, there was like at the end of May was the time that I lost my mom for 1 year ago. So it was very difficult, but I was encouraged by Simon and Martina, especially Martina, #build a ladder, to do things that you really like, to lift you up and make you happy. Gigi's new CD came out, or CD, it was on a memory stick, very clever. And then it was announced that he's going for a world tour concert, and I was like, oh my god, I really want to see him. And if there is any Korean a singer that I wish to see in a concert, it was him. But I was like, still, I was just dreaming. And then I looked like, oh, that would be so nice to go to his concert in Seoul, but it was already in June 20 something, and which meant that I couldn't make it. I was looking through that which other cities would I be interested in, like just not go for the concert but see the city as well. Then I saw Tokyo and I thought like, oh my god, Tokyo, that would be huge. That would be so nice to experience that. Most of the other cities, they had a link that you could purchase the ticket, but for Tokyo there was no link. So I started Googling it. That's when I saw the worst website that I've ever purchased anything from, Viagogo. Please do not ever use that. So I was looking there, and suddenly there was like there is only few tickets left on G-Dragon's Tokyo concert. I went panic. I don't know what happened. I went panic. I bought the ticket, and then I was like, what did I do? So first of all, I ended up with paying double the amount. So it was awful. But the worst part was, in the email I got, it said that you will receive your ticket latest 3 days before the concert. And I started to panic. The concert was September 19. September 19. How long should I wait for the ticket? And then I started Googling, which is something that I should have done before, and read reviews about the Viagogo, and it was awful. They had like 1-star review, and some people wrote that if they could do it like the negative stars, they would do it. The tickets were fake, they never arrived. Horror stories when you have bought a 2,000 Danish krona ticket for a concert in Tokyo, which the link is not even active on their, main homepage. And I thought like, okay, I lost this money. And anyway, I tried to contact my bank. They could. So I had to plan for a concert that I wasn't sure if I was going to get a ticket. I started to, buying my ticket, reserving the hotel, and study Tokyo, and watching all the Instagram videos and pictures from G-Dragon's concert. And then 1 month later, I was on the homepage again, YG's homepage, and what happened? The cities of Europe came on the list. Oh, I was so furious. It was London, Birmingham, Berlin, Amsterdam, and Paris. Oh my god, they are so close to me, and I could just, travel. With the whole money I paid for the ticket, I could stay there for 3 days and enjoy the concert. Anyway, I said, I'm gonna see Tokyo. Tokyo, it's so awesome city. So I started build a ladder, be positive about it, and I was so excited. I was so excited. Anywho, when we came to August, I still hadn't received my ticket. And via Viagogo, there is no customer service, so you have no way to contact them. So I don't have my ticket, and I started to panic. What did I do? So I have this wonderful friend that works in Tokyo, and she's Japanese, so she helped me. I asked her if she could buy a ticket for me. The link on YG's homepage was available now, so you could buy the tickets, and I asked her if she could buy the ticket for me, and we together chose which seat I wanted to sit on. And with Viagogo, I tried to choose a seat that was to the sides, so it was closer to the scene, so I could see him better. Found the same kind of seat, but on the opposite side, and she bought it for me. She was in Tokyo for business trip, and she awesome lady. Shout out to Chihiro. I was so happy. So now I at least had a ticket and I was ready. So I came to Tokyo, and on my third day, exactly like 3 days before the concert, I received the Viagogo post to the hotel. So I got my ticket, and I was thinking, what to do now? I have 2 tickets. The one I bought from Viagogo was so expensive, but still I couldn't count on it. I thought like, it would be a waste if it is a real ticket. So maybe I can find a girl that was also interested in G-Dragon and want to see the concert, and she can have it. I was ready to just give it away because there was risk that it was, fake. So I met this Chinese girl, very nice girl, and she was so excited. She got the ticket, and she even gave me some money. It was around 5,000 yen, like 300 Danish krona. I told her that I really wanted the best seat. I don't know which one is better, and if this one is real or not. But she was very understanding. So I came down to the concert. I was so excited. And then I went in. They didn't even scan the tickets. And I went in, and I had to go to the side, right? To the right side. And I went to find the gate that I had to go in. And I was on the side, but it was literally so on the side that I could not see anything of the stage. And on top of that, there was a pole in front of me, so I could see literally nothing. And there was a screen on the side. It was the size of a big TV. I was heartbroken. And like a teenage girl, I sat there and I started to cry. And I was so angry and so frustrated with myself, and like, why is this happening to me? I used so much money on this trip, and why? I throw a big pity party. And I sat there and I thought, what should I do? And they're like, nope, this is not gonna happen. I'm gonna go and find a seat for the other ticket and see if that's one that is better. And if it's, I will give the money back to the girl, and if it's necessary, I will beg her to change seats. So I had already taken a picture of the other ticket as a souvenir. So I found the seat, and you guys, I can't believe it. It was, according to my budget and my standards, and compared to where I was sitting, it was the perfect spot. It was just in the middle of the scene. It was like I would just see everything so good, the huge screens and the whole shebang. I would see everything, and of course it was so far away because it was literally in the middle of a stadium, but it was so good. And I just sat there, and I was there like 2 hours early. I sat there and I was so nervous, shaking my legs, and I was just looking. I was like, is that her? Is that her? And how could I, recognize her? For 1.5 hours. Yes, because I was so early. I was so nervous, and I was like feeling so down, and like, what if she doesn't want to change, and what should I do? So they turned off the lights, and it was almost filled up, and I thought, okay, maybe she's not coming, so I can just sit there. And then suddenly this guy came up, and she was like telling me, you're sitting on my seat, and I was like, no, this is my seat. I don't remember I giving it to anyone like it. And then we checked the numbers, and it matched, and my heart just dropped, and I thought, oh, what should I do? Why is he having the ticket? So I found out that she had found a friend that had an extra ticket, so she went with her and just gave the extra ticket to this guy, which was a Japanese guy, but his English was very nice. He spoke very well. I tried to explain to him what happened and how miserable I was. And I begged him to change seats and asked him if he had paid for this ticket. He hadn't, fortunately. But still, you know, it was his ticket now. So, but I was crying, and he was like, but if it's a bad seat, I don't want to sit there. I will sit around here. And so like, you can sit wherever you want, but not on this seat. Can I please have the ticket? And I literally took the ticket out of his hand and gave him the other ticket with that 5,000 won. G-Dragon. It was a very expensive ticket for me. Very expensive concert. Anyway, but the guy was obviously very irritated with me, and at the end he says like, you know what, I don't care, I'm not a fan, I'm just here for the music, so you can just take the ticket and welcome to Japan. Like, gave me attitude and went, and I was like, okay, you know, you are so nice. I felt touched even though he gave me attitude at the end, but it was worth it, because then I sat there, I enjoyed the concert, and it was amazing. And it was like so many people, 45,000 people in the dome. Amazing. It was an amazing concert. It was worth it. Hashtag build a ladder. It made me happy. Sorry this one got too long, and many of you have already heard the story, but I really wanted to share it with you. So, the moral of the story is, I don't know, actually. I've tried to think about what the moral of the story is, but is it like, don't buy tickets from Viagogo? But it ended up being the best ticket, the better one. At the same time, I think this is like story of my life. Everything's crumbling, but it ended up good, you know. I don't know, just. And then someone told me maybe there is no moral up to this story. Just enjoy it. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's a good story to tell. Yeah, and it was a good concert. I hope you enjoyed the story as well. And see you next video. 사랑해. So this bar is amazing. It's just a small wooden outdoorsy place. And the bartender, he's a little bit older guy, and he was so nice. And he found out that some of us here in the bar had been to a G-Dragon concert, so he started to play, and he was like, did you come from Denmark for the G-Dragon concert? We're like, no, I like Tokyo as well. So, good story. And he's actually very fun. So this is the bar. It was so nice. Oh, it was so fun. I'm gonna miss listening to K-pop on the streets.